May 2018 for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What are the messages and clear, precise messages from the angels to you, Leos? What's going on? What's happening? I've lit this candle, which is green. It's a dark green, for everyone to heal this month. There's a lot of karmic cleansing that's going on with every sign in some way, shape, or form, okay? So that is time, even if it's just because it's April, and in April we what? We spring clean. We start cleaning all of our closets, etc. But we also, that means to clean and heal and forgive our past. And whatever karmic lessons that we've learned, we take them and we heal from the endings that have taken place, okay? So that's really nice. That was a good shuffle. All right, now let's go, Leo. I ask for the blessed angels to guide us and give us clear messages for you. Okay, I'm going to put 3 piles, these 3 stacks of cards, and then the last card in whatever pile comes becomes the last card, then the reading will, this part of the general will be over. It'll give us an indication of at least a good storyline, okay? All right, let's go, Leo. What's happening? We have 6 of Pentacles reversed. We have Ace of Swords and 2 of Cups. So, Leo, what looks to me like there's some truth in a relationship that's coming out. And it could be, I'm going to have to pull more cards, but this truth could be about, well, it could be money and love, or it could be just about love. So let's keep going. Balance is now, it's being rectified. Balance is being put back into a relationship because of this truth. We have the Page of Pentacles, so we're no longer waiting for the truth to come out. It's happening now in the month of May. And wow, oh my God, Leos, you have Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords. Holy cow. All right, with this truth comes great passion and movement from after being really, really tormented. Something was tormenting you, Leos, and now you have clarity and there's no longer waiting in May. And now you can start this new beginning, whatever it is that you're starting, be it business or a passionate new beginning in business or love. So this could mean a rebirth has already taken place and now a new start will happen when this death card turns around and rights itself, right? Then you can start kind of like starting over. I'm thinking with this death card, something's not over yet. Yeah, there's a decision that has to be made. So, new beginnings, everything's going to start happening once this ending clears itself out. A Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn could be in the picture, Leos, with the situation, or this could be you, moon and or rising sign. We'll see what this means. Justice hasn't been served in the relationship, in the situation yet, with either business partnership relationship or just love relationship, okay? Either way you slice this, I say that a lot. I'm saying it because I see the stares. You're kind of blinded by this. You know it's going to go down, but you're waiting on justice to be served and so that things can balance itself out. All right. Yeah. So a decision has to be made and it hasn't been made yet. And it could very well be about a business deal that you've been waiting, that you did with someone. It could feasibly be with this Queen of Pentacles because this person loves their money as well. Not that Leos don't, but these people work really hard to make their money. So it could be some money that's coming to you, or a business deal that you're waiting for money to come to you, and everything will then right itself and be justified. And now we're looking at potentially this being love as well. So you're offering your cup to a Virgo. Looks like you're dealing with a Virgo, Leos. You want to offer your love to a Virgo. So this could be a business deal with love in it. But the Virgo is not enlightened, doesn't know. And it's like, come on over and let's get together. And there's no communication. So no one is coming out with it yet because someone's not telling the truth. So there's deception here on either your part or the Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Someone's not speaking their truth. Okay, let's see what else this means. And this, here you stand in your own passionate, beautiful self, knowing what you want and going after it, wanting to go after it. But there's some truth that you don't know about, or that you're not talking about. Someone's not telling the truth, and there's some sleepless nights going on here in addition to that, not telling the truth. So this could be Leo, this could be you not telling the truth. So you're standing in this passionate, the passionate aggression. You're passionate, you're aggressive, you know what you want, you usually go after it, you always do. It's a good quality to have, Leos. But you're losing sleep over not speaking your truth, or you know the truth and you're not talking, or someone's not telling you the story, the real story, and it's keeping you up at night. But it's going to come out. And it's not only going to come out, it may be public information. Oh, and you're upside down about it. So I'm feeling that you're not going to like this information or this knowledge that comes to you. This truth is about potentially a third party. Now, I don't see this always as cheating. I do see that there's 3 people involved in this. So there could be a couple, and also the third party is either you or someone else. But I don't see it cheating as much as I see, excuse me, someone having their eye on someone else. Maybe it's you. And know that this is a blessing in disguise once this information comes out, right? Once this truth comes out, however it's going to happen, and, you know, some people find out about it or what have you, the enlightenment will be a blessing in disguise. Okay? Okay. All right. So for now, we're not moving at all. We're kind of at a standstill, and we're holding on to some information. We've got our cards. We're playing this game close to our chest because we know something's going on, and we're also carrying a heavy, it's if you don't speak your truth, this is what happens, right? You're carrying this heavy load of burden on you. And with this full moon coming, I think that in May, things will then be come to light. It will happen because it has to. There's no more fighting. If there was, it's no longer happening. There's no more confusion with the situation. And now you're going to take a much needed break after speaking your truth, hearing the truth, and learning whatever it is that 7 of Swords was was doing. This is a karmic ending that has to happen, Leo. It is not a choice. It is something that was karmically driven and for the universe to show you a lesson. And this could be a pattern, a cycle, because it's the wheel. So when you see the wheel, it's, you know, it keeps going round and round the same way if you don't learn the lesson. So the universe is asking you to learn this lesson once and for all so that you can have the love ultimately that you so deserve. Okay? Isn't that the truth? Okay, so now we're dealing with someone who's clearly using emotional manipulation to keep you in this love situation, which is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this could be an external person, someone you're with, or the third party. Okay? The earth sign, you're dealing with earth also and water. Now you've been, because this is how you're feeling, betrayed, stabbed in the back. Whatever you find out, you feel like you were played because there's secrets that you didn't know about. So now you find them out. So you find out the secrets. This could be things that have been hidden for a while that weren't exposed. Things that were hidden for a while. And no one's moving, no one wants any part of this anymore. Because now we have the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and or a lawyer involved. But I'm seeing this as you've come to terms with wise knowledge that you didn't have before, and or someone giving you that truth, like, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Take it or leave it. Take what knowledge you want from it and leave the rest. Because there is forgiveness that needs to take place, Leo, in this situation. So whoever did any put you, took advantage of you, did you wrong, or you did to them, there's forgiveness that needs to happen here, to be given. That's why I'm lighting the green candle for healing, because this is coming out in everyone's reading. So this is a cycle, right, of the time of April, where spring cleaning literally means cleaning not just your home, but also purifying your soul. And when you see, when you see shade being done to you, you need to clear it and forgive it and release it, okay? And then that wheel can turn upright, okay? That's how it works. So there's no more internal fighting. I mean, you're fighting within yourself right now because you really wanted a new direction. You really saw this path that was going to give you peace. You really wanted to get away, but you can't yet because it's not time yet. Maybe this time will happen once a divorce clears and or forgiveness is given to you and or for yourself. It could be for yourself. Maybe you're doing this, Seven of Swords. This is in a home environment as well, Leo. Okay? You've got a cast of characters that maybe don't see the path that you see, that you wanted to go on, and now you're coming to terms with it. You invested a long time in this situation, and you were hoping for this big love to happen, and now it's just not transpiring, and you're like, okay, so there's no ending. It's not karmically ended yet because forgiveness hasn't been given. So you can't move forward with any kind of real, true love unless you're honest with yourself and you move forward with forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or forgiving others. So ultimately there will be movement. it will be, it might be from it may come on the internet, but it doesn't have to. And someone wants to be in a relationship. And here's the person that is, you know, in the whole scene of the whole story. So we have an earth sign. You have all the signs, actually, Leo. You have water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You have earth, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And now you have this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I'm going to say that this is the person that there needs to be forgiveness here from or to, because this could be the love, the absolute love that you're talking about. And in order to branch, you know, there needs to be a peace offering of forgiveness. Whether it's directly at that person or not, this is upside down. And so was the Scorpio. So the Scorpio is also Cancer, the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio. Pisces is also involved in that feeling of, you know, in that feeling of, you know, being in the line of fire, so to speak, where there's they know there's some truth to the situation. Yeah, the earth sign's upright. So I'm thinking this is about a Libra, Aries, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay, so now we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this has been in the works for a long time, and it's just a matter of time. And now we're looking at a marriage. So we're talking about a dissolution, potentially, of a marriage that had been going on for 7, 8 years or longer, and now the dissolution of this is pending, because we also had this King of Swords. So it's just, you're waiting for it. And then you can, and there could be some too much drinking because of this, Leo. Okay, there could be some drinking going on, but you also want your wish to come true, and now you're thinking that it's not going to come true. There you are. You were hoping for this, you know, and also could be, you know, really a lot of drinking going on. Maybe it's causing you to drink more. And this is someone from your childhood, or you've been with them for a long time, at least 6 years, because that's what it says. And you cannot start a new beginning with, you know, right now in general, until you can get this resolved. Someone's not telling the truth because you can't move forward yet. So everything's pending right now, Leo. Everything. The love, the money, it's all pending because of this. You're waiting on this karmic wheel to turn. And once it does, then things will move forward. So the happy home, there you go. So this could be clearly a divorce that's waiting to finalize. And no one needs to talk about it. The paperwork's just going through, and it needs to get resolved. And someone's not happy because there's some addiction in this situation. So this could be any addiction. It could be codependency, it could be alcohol, it could be sex, drugs, and rock and roll, right? So either it's you, Leo, or it's someone exterior to you, but someone has this addiction, and we need to resolve it. You need to resolve it because it's in your world. If this is exterior to you, it makes no difference because it's still a representation. It's a mirror reflection that's coming back at you. So if you are dealing with someone who has this issue, you need to understand it. And I've been saying this for almost every sign. I have to tell you that this devil has been coming out and the Three of Swords reversed. So forgiveness has to happen in this situation in order to move forward. If someone's feeling guilty about something, maybe you're having the addiction issue, Leo, and you're feeling guilty about this marriage potentially not working out, it makes no difference. It's you or someone else. But here is the lowdown. The lowdown is it's a reflection of when we have addictions in our sphere of people that we deal with, family, friends, whatever, it ultimately is a reflection upon who we are. Okay? Who we are. If this isn't you, Leo, then it's still a reflection upon you because it came in your spread. It's come out to the forefront. So someone, not someone, but the universe is asking you to gather some knowledge about this. Have more love and compassion for those who do have these addictions, because these addictions are, for some, they're not easy to deal with. They're dis-ease. Something in their lives are not at ease. They're not. It could be something from their childhood. It could be something that from a past life. You bring these things back into different lives when you're still dealing with it, and especially something that's as serious as a chemical addiction, such as drugs and alcohol. So you keep coming back into this, on this earth plane for reasons to learn this lesson, because that's what the earth plane's about, to have the free will to move forward and understand it. So understand it, Leo, if this isn't you. Understand that whatever addiction this is that we're talking about, that Google it. Start, knowledge is power. So start understanding it instead of, if someone is pointing the finger or you're pointing the finger, understand it more and see why this person is suffering and wanting to, they don't even want to be like this. Most people are unaware of this. These are people that are sleeping that have these addictions. They're not aware of this addiction being to this point where they're ruining, it ruins their lives. It ruins the lives of their families. That's why this is reversed. It ruins the life of families. So you have to understand it and have love and compassion and forgiveness, and that's why we have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords reversed. This is a big love. This love, this ending is a big love ending that's taken place here. And someone feels guilty about it. So you just have to understand it if you're the receiver of this part of it, or if you're not, or if this is you. Don't beat yourself up about it. Learn about it. Take time out for yourself to understand where these addictions come from and why they're in our lives, because there's patterns that form when these things happen. There's certain patterns that come to light, and then you're like, oh my God, I remember this from, my last relationship, what have you. It's still part of your world. So whether it's happening to you or at you makes no difference. It's still something that you need to benefit from learning, okay? All right. The last card in this deck, in this stack of cards, is you're no longer in your head about it, whether or not, what happened, coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? Leo. All right. So you're no longer trying to think about it. You're trying to find strength. That's your card, Leos. You're trying to find strength in grasping what has happened. And you can manifest whatever you want in your life. So it is up to you. The universe is saying, learn the lesson and move forward and gain strength and knowledge from this. That's what this is. Strength and knowledge from this lesson. And if you don't, you're going to repeat it. If this is someone exterior to you that you're with, it's going to be the same issue over and over and over again until the lesson is learned. Okay, I'm going to move these up here. Something is going to come out about it, though, or the truth will be that it sets you free, because it always does, right? So if it is someone speaks their truth, someone speaks how they feel about what's happened, let it come from a place of love and compassion, okay, Leos? Don't be blinded. Don't be blinded without you gaining some knowledge about why addictions come into our lives. And they're there, they were put there to teach us lessons. That's why they're here, okay? They're here to teach us something about ourselves. Okay, let's move on to the love from the Romance Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. The addiction could also be codependency, could be sex, could be whatever. But either way you slice it, there is addiction in somewhere in the life of the Leo's life and or who you're dealing with. Look, it's codependency also. I see codependent. So release that person. Let that person go. Let them learn their lesson. And then the truth sets you free. But understand it from forgiving. Look, I'm not joking. Forgive and learn from the situation. If this is you or someone else. Codependency keeps coming up, guys. So this is a codependent issue. It could be codependent on alcohol, okay? Could be codependent on anything. That's what addictions are. So, educate yourselves. I'm just saying. Because this is also a reflection about gaining knowledge in order to love yourself more. That's what we're here for. We're here to learn our lessons, but you can't learn them unless you understand them. If you don't understand why these patterns keep forming and forming, you have to learn about them. And then once you do, you can find that love and compassion in your heart to heal, by forgiving. Okay, 3 cards for Leo. This one, and definitely that one. Okay, so this one literally flew out of the deck, and you can see you have to free yourself from this. You have to free yourself from a situation that is no longer serving you and or the other person, okay? Because why? You have to believe that you deserve love, okay? So in this situation, free yourself, learn about why this has happened, forgive yourself, and move forward. By doing so, you will gain your freedom, independence, love for yourself, and have a conversation. If you are feeling, I see a little glare, sorry. If you are feeling, guilt or shame about something, talk about it. Here's the heart-to-heart conversation. Talk about it. Be honest. Say, okay, I messed up. I'm sorry. I forgive myself and move on. And or to the other person and or to yourself, more importantly. Love yourself, Leos. Free yourself from the addictions. I feel this free yourself is about the addiction. It flew out. You saw it. You literally saw it flying out. So free yourself from something that is controlling your life, because that's what it is. Addictions, they control your life. You're allowing that addiction to control your decisions, what you do in your life. If you can find it within yourself to admit, if it is indeed you, Leo, if you can find it in yourself to understand it, and then this will allow you to take back control of your life. If you can free yourself from a chemical addiction, okay, sex, drugs, rock and roll, like I said, because you deserve love. And someone with addictive behaviors don't believe they deserve the love that they, that's why they turn to something else. They turn to a substance because they don't believe they deserve the love that they innately have been given. When we're born, we're given all the love, but down the line, through our family, friends, teachers, etc., they judge us, and then we don't feel deserving of love. So then what do? We go into subsidizing that love, trying to, get some relief from believing that we're not loved enough. So in order to free yourself of any chemical addiction and take back control of your life, believing that you love yourself, have this heart-to-heart conversation with yourself and with others that do love you, honestly, honestly, okay? The truth will set you free. That's what this free yourself is too, Leos. The truth's going to set you free. Because you do deserve love. I mean, everyone has childhood issues, mommy and daddy issues. So listen, we can go on with that from lifetime to lifetime. But do you really want to do that? Do you really want to do that? So let that go. Really come to terms with what is driving these patterns and behaviors. Freedom came out again. You're being asked by the universe, Leos, to free yourself from this addiction so that you can be happy. It's going to take a lot of work. And if it's someone in your exterior family, friends, or what have you, someone that you really, truly love, someone maybe you're living with someone with this, by all means, give them love and compassion and understanding, okay? The first point, though, that needs to be driven here, I feel, is that you have to come kind of out of the closet believing that this really has been an issue, right? It's just like anyone who knows about, AA, any alcohol addiction, sex addiction, you have to come clean, right? And say, okay, right? That's why they make them stand up and say, I am a blah, 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 sex addict, whatever. Okay, I'm ranting for a reason, because this is affecting a lot of people, just in general. A lot of people don't understand addiction, and they need to heal the ones and forgive the ones they love in order to heal. And stop playing the blame game. Okay, one card. Now this is the Ascended Masters cards. I'm going to take one card from them. Okay, I'm going to take one more card and I'm going to tell you why. Okay, so the Yoga card came out because we need to be flexible with our belief systems. Be flexible with your thoughts. Be flexible and stop blaming yourself. And pray for help. I mean, Babaji is sitting here asking you to pray, but also some need to I'm really thinking this is flexibility in your life in general. Be flexible with others who are suffering. Be understanding with those who are suffering. If it's you, then nurture yourself, Leos, because guess what? Blessed Mother Mary just came here to say nurture yourself on all levels, mental, emotional, and physical. Okay, so that's what this is about for all of those who are dealing with, with this situation, okay? Find it in your, be strong. And yoga makes you strong, and yoga also balances you out. It is the yin and the yang. It balances your chi, your energy. So in order to find this balance, it's all about balance. It's all about moderation. That's what this card is about. In moderation, everything in moderation, nothing in excess. And that way you nurture your body, mind, spirit, and soul. Okay? Be humble. Ask for direction. Talk with those that you love. Let them, speak your truth. That's why that card came out. That Ace of Swords came out, okay? You need to speak your truth. Have an honest, heart-to-heart conversation about what you're feeling inside. Ask for help. Maybe this is time for you to become new, a renewed person. The death card was reversed. So therefore, a rebirth is on its way. It just hasn't yet manifested, okay? All right. I wish you a blessed May, and I will see you again in June. If you are interested, also, Leo, I have weekly readings. I'm going to keep that format as it is, your childhood self, present self, and higher self, and how they are merging all in one to give you messages. I love the format. I'm going to keep it. I hope you come and visit me on my weeklies, and I wish you a blessed month. Okay, bye.